Hello, my name is Shania Mapp. I'm a student presently attending Troy State University out of Augusta, Georgia. I am taking the course Counseling Diverse Population CP 6651 under the leadership of Dr. Joe Holt. This course is focused on the development and application of psychotherapy skills necessary for becoming an effective helping professional for multicultural populations. Skills are developed through a combination of learning activities. My presentation is on understanding Asian American clients. Asian American is one of the fastest growing ethnic groups within the United States. They are also one of the most diverse populations with respect to highly varied educational and social economic backgrounds, cultural characteristics, and the unique conditions of their respective countries of origin. As we go throughout the world, cultural differences has influenced the experience of mental illness and treatment. Asian Americans are mostly likely to recognize physical symptoms with mental illness than with emotional symptoms. Duties of an Asian American counselor: understanding of their culture's characteristics, communication styles and language, family and individual challenges, and the considerations of the geographic, generational, socio-economic differences. Communications of Asian Americans. Such barriers as language, culture, and little access to care keeps many Asian Americans from receiving help for their mental illness. Most Asian Americans feel shame or embarrassment when experiencing mental illness, as they tend not to seek care. Within their culture, it has been determined that when an individual seeks mental health services, it is a disgrace or shamefulness to their family. And it's the same within the Asian community. The expression of one's feelings is the admission of weakness. The Asian children. The younger generation, which might be more Americanized, inherits the ideas that if you or anyone in your family is seeking a therapist, the whole community is going to look down on you or your family. That's where we talk about the disgrace or shameful comes into play within the Asian community. Many Asian cultures believe in organic treatment rather than psychological factors. Asian American communities has found to be disgraceful to discuss any personal problems. Asian American children quickly take into their peers' norms, which include socializing, homework, growing sense of independence, and other activities surrounding school, which they may adapt and tend to follow just so they can fit in with their peers. This in turn can lead to conflicts with their parents if the parents do not understand the activities, and if they feel that their children are picking up other types of activities outside of their generation, then it becomes a problem for the Asian family. For example, Chi Sung Hugh, I'm sure I'm not pronouncing his name right, but I think I'm close enough to it, is an Asian American who was in the need of mental health counseling, is known to America as the shooter of the Virginia Tech massacre, which occurred a couple of years ago, where he was later diagnosed with a mental illness but failed to seek treatment. Seeking counseling can be seen as a public admission of a mental disorder and can cause great embarrassment to the family within the community, as we mentioned in one of the past slides. Asian Americans are less likely to seek help for their emotional or mental health problems than Caucasians or African Americans, according to the preliminary data from the National Latino and Asian American Study, known as NLAAS. Such barriers as language, culture, and little access to care keeps many Asian Americans from receiving help for their mental illness. In these societies, Mental illness reflects poorly on one's family lineage and can influence other beliefs about how suitable someone is for marriage if he or she comes from a family with a history of mental illness. This either consciously or unconsciously, Asians are thought to deny the experience and the expressions of emotion.